Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some HighKey. I have candy bars. I have the creamy chocolate, and this is creamy chocolate fluffy nougat and crunchy peanuts caramel nut.
And I have caramel clusters. This one is the milk chocolate pecan and dark chocolate almond.
I found all four of these at Target. The clusters were $6.99 a piece. The candy bars were $5.99 a piece. Okay, so we're gonna try the candy bars first.
I'm guessing these are individually wrapped.
Yeah, I would think so. Oh my gosh, I just saw that.
I just saw it too.
Oh my gosh, you only get 4 bars. How much were those?
$5.99.
$6 for 4 bars. It says fudging delicious.
It's only $1.50 a bar.
1 gram of sugar per serving, 7 grams of fiber, 1 gram of net carbs.
I think $1.50 for a teeny tiny little bar is going to be something.
For those days when your to-do list feels a lot more like a wish list, here's an easy win. Filled with fluffy nougat and a smooth milk chocolatey coating, you can kiss hanger goodbye. High in awesome, not in sugar. We make HighKey delicious versions of your favorite snacks without all the extra sugar and carbs. They taste so good you won't miss a thing until you run out. There's 20 grams of total carbs, 7 grams of dietary fiber, minus erythritol and allulose is 12, equals 1 gram of net carbs. 1 piece is 70 calories.
So it could be low calorie or keto.
And these are distributed out of Orlando, Florida, the house of the mouse. Okay. Oh, they're bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking it was going to be something teeny tiny. And it's not. This is better than I thought.
So if this is fluffy, this is probably more like kind of like a Milky Way.
It does say fluffy nougat, because I was like, okay, how are you gonna, if you check that out of the bag, how are you gonna know the difference between this one and another one? It is on the package.
Here, take a bite of it.
That is dark.
It is, and it's... Oh, not as thick as I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be really dense.
I like the texture.
It's not bad. And it seems, I mean, it's not sweet, but it seems sweeter than I thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah,
when I first started eating it,
that.
it's like, no, it's not bad. It tastes like a darker chocolate piece of candy bar. I mean, that's what it tastes like.
Yeah, and the texture is it almost feels cool in your mouth.
I agree. It does have a cooling effect.
Yeah, it almost feels like you're eating something that's been chilled in the refrigerator.
I'm sure it's something in whatever they're using to sweeten it or whatever.
But the texture of it, it doesn't have like a cookie texture on the inside.
No, it is whipped.
But it's a little bit dense, but there's nothing like crunchy or anything like that. It's a really nice chocolate, I think.
Yeah, it's not as whipped up as like a Milky Way is.
No.
Or a Three Musketeers, sorry.
No, but I guess that's what, it's denser.
Yeah, it's more like it's squashed a little.
Yeah, so if you had a Milky Way, but that was denser and with a darker chocolate, or sorry, not Milky Way. I'm sorry, it's not Milky Way, it's Three Musketeer. If you had a Three Musketeer that had a darker chocolate and it was a little denser.
And squished it.
Yeah, that would remind you of that. Yeah, Three Musketeer.
Yeah.
This is the caramel.
You don't buy that candy bar very often, so.
No, but Three Musketeer definitely. This is the caramel nut. It has crunchy peanuts. This has 8 grams of fiber, 1 gram of net carbs, 1 gram of sugar. These are 100 calories a piece. But peanuts, you know?
And it's got a cookie in there. Not a cookie.
Peanuts.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a cookie at the bottom. When I first broke it in half and it wasn't.
It looks like in the picture.
Yeah. See, it looks like a cookie layer.
I don't get a cookie layer.
But it doesn't have the texture of it.
There's no texture.
The texture is all caramel.
You would never know, I don't think, that there's only 1 gram of sugar.
I think if you were if you needed a keto, or if you're diabetic or needed less sugar or whatever.
I think that's delicious.
It'd be a good.
I mean, I would eat that.
I would, if I had to. I would rather have a regular candy bar, but.
Well, they make 100-calorie candy bars. Yeah. That's the thing. So.
Just smaller versions.
Yeah. It's you can still have your candy bar. You just have to cut it into a 100-calorie portion. So you can absolutely do that. But you're right. If you need lower sugar, I like the caramel. It's a chewy caramel. It's not runny, and you can really feel that texture, that chewy texture in your mouth. But it did not get stuck in my teeth at all.
No, it didn't. It
has a very, it's a sweet caramel flavor. It's not like a Brock's caramel, but it is a sweet caramel.
Yeah, it's not that rich, but it's good.
And you get the flavor. I get
like a peanut.
A peanut flavor, yes. So you do, and it says crunchy peanuts.
I didn't get crunchy. But
I didn't either.
But I did get the flavor.
There was nothing crunchy about that at all.
No, it was all chewy caramel.
But that was delicious. So out of those two,
probably the caramel.
I would honestly, I'd either one, but I would choose the caramel out of those two, the candy bars.
I always like that texture better.
So these are the milk chocolate pecan caramel clusters. These have 7 grams of fiber, 2 grams of net carbs, smooth caramel, 1 gram of sugar. One piece is 110 calories. Individually wrapped. They do say what they are.
They're heavier than I thought.
Yeah, milk chocolate pecan. And it gives the expiration date and everything. They're big.
Yeah, you want to bite them. Caramel those cravings. That's what it says in the front. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on inside there.
Pecans.
Tell me another picture. I like that better.
It's supposed to be like a turtle. It's very sweet.
Yeah, you really get the caramel flavor. You taste the pecans. I like that better than both candy bars.
I do too. And you do get the pecans. Those are delicious.
Yeah, they're very, very good.
I mean,
you're not it's not as sweet as a full calorie, full sugar caramel, but it is very, very good for what it is.
These do say keto friendly. I'm just now seeing that on there. That says keto friendly on the package. Yeah.
And if they've got that low sugar, that's also probably diabetic friendly. I would think. I don't know.
We don't know.
I'm not a medical professional.
No. And some people will leave me a comment saying, can I have this if I'm diabetic? Well, I don't know. You
ask your doctor.
Yeah, how do I know what you can eat? This is dark chocolate almond caramel clusters, and it's 110 calories a piece. Okay.
I'd be the worst person to take food advice from, as far as
don't ever
healthiness of food. No,
pay attention to me. Yeah, you do you.
This one looks like that one looks like a York peppermint patty almost. So almond, it's going to be a little tough. That's just the caramel stuff.
The whole thing is hard.
I have it mushroom.
And the date's fine. It's not bad. It's just too hard.
I didn't think it was that hard.
Yeah.
I bit right into it.
Yeah, I thought it was too hard.
I think you were trying to pull it maybe, and I just bit through it.
It was too hard for me. The flavor's fine.
The flavor's a little dark, but it's okay.
I did not mind it at all.
You just don't get a lot of the sweetness coming through in that one because it is a darker chocolate.
You do get little pieces of almonds all throughout. They did a good job, honestly. All the ones that had nuts, you got the nuts. Now the peanut wasn't so much.
You didn't get the crunch, but you got the flavor.
Right, but the clusters, the ones that are clusters, you did get those nuts throughout, but they do cost more. They cost, they're $7. They're $6.99 a piece. I think my favorite one is the milk chocolate pecan.
Yeah, oh yeah, mine too.
But you do get almond in this one, and the dark chocolate, I didn't think it was bitter.
I got a little bitter from it, but not super bitter. We've had much worse.
It was just hard for me, and I want eating shouldn't be hard.
You shouldn't have to work for it.
You shouldn't have to work for it. Eating should be easy, so I want it to be easy. So this is delicious. I love the caramel nut.
Yeah, those were good too.
This is nice, but honestly, both of them with the caramel.
Yeah.
Because I'm that super sweet person anyway, so I'm always going to choose the one that has the sweetest. These are the sweetest of the four.
I agree.
Yeah, so I found them at Target. There's no telling where they sell these. They might sell them at Meijer, Kroger. They might sell them everywhere. But for, you can be in a grocery store and for some reason, they'll stand out to you at this grocery store. Whereas at this grocery store, they might not stand out as much. It might get lost. So I spotted them at Target. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll have pictures for you at the end. And thanks for watching.